There we go. Hey, okay. So we're going to start. Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right. To those of you who are here live, thanks for hopping on. To those of you who are catching this recording later, thank you for taking time to watch it, because this is a vital, important part of doing this business the right way, and how we retain and grow our team. Okay. So it is so exciting to enroll people. So exciting. It kind of has, I don't know if anyone else has that feeling of like when someone's like, yeah, I'm ready to enroll. What welcome pack should I get? Or, you're talking through that and they're actually in the enrollment process. Like that kind of feels like you're opening a present that someone's given you. I don't know if anyone else has that same feeling, but I still to this day kind of get that. Ooh, it's like, here's a Christmas gift, or here's a birthday gift. That's kind of the feeling I get whenever I have somebody who is ready to enroll and they're enrolling and they've enrolled. Okay. That is super exciting. And it's really, really even more exciting when you have multiple people enrolling in 1 month, right? And it's super exciting as your team grows and you have those people down under you in your team and your downline who are enrolling, and you see what you're going to see as you work this business. You're going to see those new VIP, the box in your dashboard start to get bigger, right? Especially in a good month when there's like, I'm not even gonna throw numbers out there, but like bigger numbers, okay, than you normally see. It's super exciting. Okay, but here's the deal. That's all super exciting and it's a good thing and it's something to celebrate. But if we stop there and we don't do anything with these people that we've brought on, we are missing the boat and we are not fulfilling our responsibility to the new VIPs we brought on board. So to your own personal VIPs, you have responsibility for helping them get started. And I'm not saying to lay out a list of things for business activities for them to do. I'm talking about getting them plugged into what does our Plexus community, what is it like? They need to know, because here's the deal. What has happened over the 8 years of me doing this is I have seen when I have plugged people into our team pages and I've connected them to my upline in private conversations and things like that, I have had some of those people turn around and be like, well, actually, I've been talking to some people about Plexus. I'm like, you have? Like, they're doing it quietly. They're not posting about it and all that. They're like, yeah, I actually have somebody who has questions. Actually, I have somebody who wants to enroll. Actually, I have. And then I have some of those people turn around and start working this part-time. I've had some of those people start jumping into working this because they've been exposed to how we do this, to how we support our team, to how we support new VIPs, to how we just do Plexus as a team, right? So for example, actually kind of all of you in here, in one shape or form, like Jillian chose to start working the business because I don't know I don't even remember. Everything is a blur in 2020 for me. So, but I guess I encouraged her to get into that Zoom, and Ruthie was talking and that changed everything for her. Okay. My Auntie Heidi, she did not jump into the business at all. She had a lot of health things that she just wanted to just survive, not focus on anything else. And as her health improved and she started seeing how we did things in our team and our team pages, she started sharing. Okay. And it's kind of been that way for different people at different times. For example, my level dual Sapphire, Janelle, told me point blank she would never work the business and she was not going to put about Plexus. And I was like, okay. But because she started seeing success with the products for her first few months, and started seeing how she could earn money to pay for her products, and she started seeing things like in our team pages and how we did stuff, she started sharing she's a Sapphire. Okay, so what I'm saying is do not discount people when you are enrolling them, and also make sure in your mind when you are enrolling people, look at this as this is my responsibility to make sure I'm getting them set up the right way. Okay, so a few things that we should be doing. And here's the cool thing. When we are all doing this together, anytime Esther enrolls a new VIP and she does this with her new VIP, it is far more likely for her new VIPs, when they enroll their new VIPs, to do the same thing. Okay, this is duplication. So we're talking about onboarding, but how we onboard our people is also how they're going to onboard their people. Duplication. Okay, so people are like, well, how do I duplicate? This is how we duplicate. We bring people on a certain way, and they are more likely to copy that with their new people. Okay, so obviously we have an incredibly supportive community, right? Our team, not just my organization, but like, okay, anyone who's watching this, who's on here, our sideline, our upline is just hugely supportive. You cannot fail at this. You can't even fail with having success with your products. We are so supportive. So we want our new VIPs to be plugged into that. So as you are, even before, here's something that is important, because your new VIP or your potential who is ready to enroll, they're not just getting products that are great. They need to know, even before they enroll, that they're coming into a huge support group, okay, with tons of resources and pretty much everything at their fingertips. So that is what some of your conversation needs to be, even before you enroll them. It can't just be, well, yeah, your pink drink's going to be great. Let me know when it comes in the mail and all that kind of stuff. They need to know, they need to have this expectation that they're going to be very supported, and they're going to meet a lot of friendly new people who are going to cheer them on before they enroll. They need to know this before they enroll. Okay. They need to know before they enroll, in your conversations with them, or even as they're enrolling. I tell people, I'm like, I'm going to be plugging you in. You're going to be plugged into our Facebook group, Motivate and Inspire. I'm going to do a welcome post for you. All right. I'm going to connect you with our upline. Here's one tip that I learned the hard way and then the right way over time. Do not ask if you can put them into things. Do not ask if you can introduce them in chats. Do not ask. You don't ask, because most people will be fine with it, but you're going to get some people who are going to say, nah, I don't need that. I'm okay. But they're saying no to things they don't know what they're saying no to. Okay. Kind of treat it in your own brain. Don't, how I treat it is, if you're a parent, that you can tell your children no to something because you know that there's something better for them, or you're protecting them from something, or you can tell them, this is what we're going to do because it's good for you. And I know it's good for you. And your kids are like, no, I don't want to do it. But whatever it is, it's good for them. It's going to help them. And it does, right? Like, eat your vegetables. Okay. So this is the same concept. You're not asking, you're telling your new VIPs, this is what I'm going to do for you. And this is how I talk. I'm like, I'm confident. I tell them, okay, you're enrolling. I am going to be introducing you to my upline, Monica. She is looking forward to meeting you. I'm going to put you in a 3-way chat. We're just going to connect that way so she can be another layer of support for you. I'm going to do a welcome post for you in our team page, because there's so many people who want to welcome you, and I want you to see the support that we have there. Also, in our team page, we have resources. We have so many good resources on the products you're using, so you can learn more about what you're using. Also, we have team events. So anytime you want to, check out what we're doing, that's what our team page is. It's our home. It's our headquarters. It's where we connect as a team community. Talk to them that way. Okay. So you need to make sure you're doing a welcome post after they enroll. All right. Grab a picture that you think is a good picture of them from their Facebook profile and do a welcome post for them. Tag them in it, get them in the team page. If you, let whoever is your upline, who is an admin of that team page, know so they can get them in there. Events. Let your new VIPs know about the events coming up. So like tonight, I think is it product success tonight? Okay. Let them know about that. Send them the link. hype it up. Say, I think you would really love this because you're using these products, and these are people who've been using the products for a long time, and you need to hear their results. I think you're going to love it. Belief is built when we layer exposures to our new VIPs. And a lot of times layering those exposures with events, connecting them with the team community and different things like that is going to, what am I trying to say? It's going to spur them to start thinking about other people that they can talk to about this. Okay. So when it comes to enrolling your new VIP, you're telling them, you're going to plug them into our community Facebook group. You're going to plug them into a three-way chat with your upline, who is now their upline, because that person wants to meet them and is excited to connect with them. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that right now. So the upline connection point here, after they've enrolled, it is really important to do this within the first 24, max 48 hours, because the excitement level, the anticipation for that new VIP of what they've started, because most of them are just like, oh, I can't wait to get my products. Okay. You know so much more about what you're plugging them into. They don't, but the anticipation they have with their products can die down the longer we wait to plug them into our community to connect them to their upline. So it is really important, at least for me, I kind of have this like standard for myself where in my first 24 to 48 hours after enrolling a new VIP, I get them in a three-way chat with Monica. And I welcome, I do a welcome, I say something, I welcome, or I say, what I say, I don't know, just like I do a, hey gals, I'm so excited to introduce you to each other. This is my friend, Elizabeth. She's started Plexus. She's so excited. She's, I give a little blurb about who she is, like mom of 2 boys, lives in Kansas. I've known her for, however long. And then I do a second little message in there and I say, and this is my friend, Monica. She introduced me to Plexus. I've been doing, she's a mom of 4 girls, lives in Minnesota. And I kind of do just a little bit like that. And then, Monica will always hop in within the next day, next 24 hours or so, and just say, hey, I'm so happy to meet you, that kind of thing. Those are really important 3-way chats. Now, you may not see a whole lot come from them initially, but sometimes from those chats, some of those people, what it does is it gives them support. They're like, oh, someone else cares. Someone else is doing this. Someone else higher up above me is reaching down and saying hello. Okay. And what I try to do, and I actually did this with Elizabeth Green's newest VIP the other night. I'm trying, because you can do 2 different things. I do like to do 3-way phone calls or 3-way Zooms. We've done them for years with new VIPs, but I kind of died off doing them, but I have found a lot of fruit comes from them. So what I'm trying to do is get back and to do 3-way phone calls. So we did a 3-way phone call a couple nights ago with her newest VIP, just a very short 20-minute phone call, just to connect voice to voice. And you can also do a 3-way Zoom. So I'm trying to kind of revamp that, because what's right now with new VIPs is they don't have the same virtual office that we do. And that's something that I'm trying to remind myself about. So I can't exactly walk them through their the same virtual office. So what I'm doing is coming up with just a very simple, how am I going to do a 3-way phone call with them? And also there was a YouTube video put out by, and actually that's probably the best one to watch. I forget who it is, but we have it in one of our team chats. I need to find it and post it. But how to do a 3-way phone call with a new VIP, pretty much, just to encourage them, to support them, to connect with them and get to know them better. Okay. So that's how you connect them with your upline. It is really important that you connect your new VIPs with your direct working upline. In a 3-way chat. And then if you can expand that more to a 3-way phone call or a 3-way Zoom, that's even better. Another thing, is to talk about the referral link. So obviously when they're enrolling, they fill out that little spot where they get to fill out the rest of their website link, right? We want them to know about their referral link. And I really like that term referral link because it doesn't sound so businessy, especially for people who are not in that mindset yet. So talk to them a little bit about it. Talk or tell them, say, hey, you have a referral link. So when your friend is wondering why you're not running to the bathroom anymore, when you're feeling better, when you've actually dropped some weight and they're wondering like, what are you doing? And talk to them and they can use your referral link to get what you're getting. So that's another way of layering exposure to the business, but doing it in a very, I don't know how to put it, like nonchalant way. Okay. So another thing that a lot of you are very, very good at, but I want to touch on because it's something that I also need to work on, and all of us can improve on this as well, is the customer care aspect. So when we have a new VIP, some of them are so good at just taking their products and doing them consistently. And some people are just great at it, right? They start right off, they're excited, they're using their pink drink, their probiotics, their vitamins, they're doing great. But some people need reminders. Some people need some troubleshooting. Some people run into some detoxing, or some people just forget. They literally just forget to take their products. And so in the first 30 days of them being a new VIP, we want to really be checking in with them and tell them that as they're enrolling or after they've enrolled, say, I'm going to be checking in with you. It's my job to make sure you are doing well. And you can, when you say things like that, you're not being annoying, you're not being pushy, you're not being salesy. You are showing them that you're taking this seriously for them, which will hopefully make them take it seriously for them too, if they're not. Okay. So it's your job, and you can tell them it's my responsibility to make sure you're doing well and to make sure that you're not, if you have questions, I am there to help you. So please, please reach out anytime you have questions. But as we all know, some people don't, right? So the best way to avoid as much as possible people dropping off, people not using their products, people quitting for whatever reason, is to be checking in with them probably a few times a week. Okay. And one thing that I like to do is when somebody has finished enrolling, they've picked their welcome pack and they've purchased it and all that, I message them and I tell them, please let me know when your welcome pack arrives so I can get you started on it the best way for you. So that, and then they usually message me. Oh, that's so exciting. Yes. Okay. Yes. Auntie Heidi got a new VIP yesterday, and it's a young man, and it's super, super exciting. And okay, kudos to her. She plugged me into a 3-way chat on Instagram because I'm guessing he's not on Facebook. So that was again, it's just that she's like, go ahead.
Yeah. He is on Facebook, and I said, I'm going to put you in a group in Facebook. And I said, there's a challenge starting on Monday. Goes, I have to go on Facebook. And so it's like, oh yeah. So I'm kind of wondering too, if you could talk about that. What do you do with people that aren't on Facebook? And they can't go into groups and stuff like that. Like, I think there are a lot of people that are, but anyway, I don't want to kibosh your.
No, that's a very, very good point. So there are going to be some people who a younger group of people who just don't use Facebook like we do. They use Instagram. So I think you can play that one by ear, because for some, like for example, Crystal Cordova, who is my newest level 1, her daughter is her level 1. Her daughter uses Instagram more, but she got her to make a Facebook profile just so she can be plugged into team stuff, and she's fine with that. Now, if somebody really doesn't want to touch Facebook stuff and they're really into Instagram, I say meet them where they're at. And then over time, bring up the thing of, hey, just so you're aware of what's going on, because we really do have a lot of cool stuff happening on our team in Facebook. I think like interject that as your gut instinct tells you to over time, but meet them where they're at. There are going to be some people who, like older folks who don't have Facebook, or don't like to get on. It just technology, they don't like it. They just want to use their products. They're happy with the products. You can only go so far with those people, and that's okay. That's okay. In fact, I have one really sweet older lady who I order her products for her with her permission. Like I check in with her periodically, and she's like, okay, I'm ready for an order. And I go in and I order. I get it lit, lined up, and then I double check with her. She's like, yep, that's what I want. Okay, that's the total. Great. Okay, go ahead and check out. So like there are certain people like that you just meet them where they're at. But I think on average, oh, we're almost done. On average, with the average person, this onboarding system of plugging them into the community, welcoming them, plugging them into a chat with your direct working upline, talking about the referral link, doing consistent customer care check-ins with them. You can do that. I mean, you can do that for people who are on Instagram, obviously, except for the plugging into the community part, but you can do everything else and still help them have success with their products. For people who are just like, especially, and there are going to be some people who just legitimately do not want to be on social media, period. And that's okay. And sometimes we go to a text chat. So like I have had people pull me into a 3-way text group, just to meet somebody through that way. And you just work where people are at. But in general, most people, you can, they'll be on Facebook and you can do these things with them. So going back to, it is super exciting to enroll new VIPs and to have a ton of new people joining your team. All right. But if you want to help those people have success, if you don't want to see a portion of those people drop off, which means like they turn off their subscription the next month, we've all had that happen to us. These onboarding tips are going to keep people on board more than not. Okay. This isn't, what I'm sharing is not like you could do all the things right, and you're still going to have a few people here and there who are just like, turn off the sub, whatever. Okay. You guys, this is normal life. Humans are not robots. Humans are going to make decisions that you're like, oh, but make sure you're doing your responsibility of onboarding them well, so that they see what's in front of them, because what's in front of them, how good this is, how amazing the team is, how amazing it is to earn an income and have people cheering you on and helping answer questions and being part of this. How amazing like the events are, the trainings are. They don't, but you do. So plug them in and tell them you're going to be plugging them in. Don't ask, because if you ask, those are the times where some people are like, no. So, okay. Does anybody have any questions or anything they want to share?
I was going to ask.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why I'm hesitant. I mean, I didn't do a good job with the people that joined me last month, but I need to just go ahead and I was asking, do you have a picture? Do you have a picture? And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do that anymore. Just do it. Just add them, right? Because one of them hasn't gotten back to me. I don't know what about a picture. And anyway, but Josh, so do I add him to our team pages and just tell him? And I mean, he's a young guy and it's all women.
Mostly women. There are a few guys in there. I would add him and tell him you added him. And then another way of doing like a welcome post is you could grab a picture of him and put it in your stories, both on Instagram and Facebook, and tag him. That way he sees that. And I mean, guys do things, process things differently, but I'm saying it's still, we're humans and we all want some appreciation, right?
Right. Well, he would love all the attention. He's a very friendly, friendly guy.
then I think you should try to do as much as you can with the
Okay.
onboarding steps. Cause he's gonna say, I mean, I get it. Like, he's not gonna want to be on Facebook, but if he gets all those welcomes and all that, like, hey, wow, okay, what's all this? It might change his mind. He might actually, just for the Plexus stuff, be on Facebook, just for that, you know? So, something to think about.
Heidi, I was gonna say, you could even tell him like, hey, I'm gonna add you on Facebook and plug you into these groups. You don't have to be active on Facebook, but if you could at least pop in the groups every once in a while and just kind of skim through things like just for that, because there is a lot of information and a lot of tools that he could utilize that may even be helpful. Like, you don't have to post on your page to check in these,
Right.
groups and everything. The other thing I was going to say to everybody is, a while ago, I don't even know how long ago this was. I made these graphics, and if you guys want me to share them in the group chat, I will. But they basically say, you enrolled a friend, now what? And it says, add the group's three-way chat, their first post, product and work regimen. So then I just made, I don't know if you guys can see them, but like, okay, when I talk about your first post, like, this is what it should be. Oh, I think that's the wrong way. Okay, I can't see it. Add to groups. So I need to see if I can go into my Canva and edit this, because it still says gather and grow and wellness success community. So I sent these to someone recently, and I just said like, hey, those aren't the groups anymore. These are the groups. And then like your first post, what their first post should be. Oh, sorry, we didn't. Daily regimen, ensure that your friends have a product regimen that they will stay consistent with, as well as working regimen, ensure their goals will be achieved, set them up with daily impact producing activity, three-way chat, plug them in with your upline, blah, blah, blah. Basically just like the steps that you should be following when you onboard someone. And they're cute.
I agree. I would love that. If you could pop those in the chat.
Yeah, I'll put them in the group chat.
Okay. So we have about 3 minutes left. Anything else anybody thought of they want to share? There's this onboarding stuff that I shared is not, it's just kind of stuff I've learned over time and I've seen other people do, and have found that when we do these things consistently, it really, really keeps retention rates, retains new VIPs much better. So will every single person work the business? No. But will more people be intrigued and start working the business? Yes. Seriously, yes, it will. It will intrigue them. I can't tell you how many times people have been quietly watching in team pages what everyone's doing, all the welcomes, all the, hey, congratulations, somebody went silver, someone did this, and they're like, and they start sharing. It's the coolest thing ever. So yeah. Okay. I think that's good. Andy,
Are any of you doing a Plexus meetup? The corporate thing that they were threw out there for November 5th or 6th. Is anybody else doing that?
I wanted to, and I missed that whole thing, and I misunderstood the email, and now I'm kind of mad about it. I don't know what it is.
I have not gotten into it. I thought, kind of an excuse, but I haven't.
Okay.
I'm not proud of it.
Yeah, me neither. Like, the email came and I was like, this doesn't make any sense. And then I like completely misunderstood it. And then I missed like whatever Zoom or webinar or whatever it was.
I missed that one too. Yeah.
Yeah. So I missed like all the details on it, and I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
But then everyone keeps talking about it, and I'm like, I want to do that.
I mean, you could still have a get together with people.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, Elizabeth Green and I are doing a sip and see at her house the beginning of November.
Ooh, that's so exciting. See, I'm so mad that I don't live by you guys, because like I would
I know. So
Anyway, I'm going down There's a ambassador I met through Anthem Network that lives on the Cape, which is the coast of Massachusetts. And so she is hosting it. And so I'm going to see if I can bring some people.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
At least go there and meet up with her and, you know, get myself revitalized.
Yes. Okay, we're going to close this up. It's going to shut down on us any second now. So thank you. Thank you all for watching this. Thank you for taking time to watch the recording. If you have more questions, you know where to reach out to myself, to anyone else on our team. So thank you all. Have a good day. See you later.
Bye.